We often become so caught up with the grind and hustle of doing everything and almost sort of attacking life in a way that we forget how to enjoy life. We work until we burn ourselves out. And then we wonder at the end of the day why we don't feel happy and peaceful. And we wait until we are in this burnt out space, then to attempt to change it into something positive. But at this point, we would have already dug ourselves deep into this rabbit hole that it would be so difficult to attempt to climb out of that at this point that we just give up. And this is usually where people begin to depend on external substances like alcohol or drugs, etc., to create this false and temporary sense of peace in their life. And this is all simply because they never understood, and perhaps no one ever took the time to teach them how to create balance and peace in their life naturally. We all have these to-do lists constantly running through our minds, but we never stop to consider or even observe the energy behind what we're doing. I'd like to ask you, what energy are you being when you carry out your daily activities? Are you happy? Does any of the actions that you are doing throughout the day bring you joy, fulfillment, or peace? What if we were to have a to-be list instead? Not instead, both the to-do list and the to-be list are necessary. But what if we were to make the to-be list the priority? What if we were to put all the focus and energy towards being first, and then creating that foundation to do our daily activities from that peaceful and joyful space? For someone who has never done that before, the first thing that would probably come to their mind is, that isn't practical, right? That will slow me down. It will make me less efficient. And I was actually one of the people who taught this when someone first told me about this. And I can honestly say from personal experience that it is exactly the opposite. You may think that it is slowing you down, but really it will bring so much clarity to you, and you will do everything with so much totality and awareness that it'll actually make you more efficient, as opposed to being anxious and excited and stressed out and doing everything with a kind of brain fogginess. You would end up making so many mistakes, and sometimes you make so much mistakes doing that thing in a hustle that you have to go back and do it over again, right? So it increases efficiency, and I would say, in my personal opinion, even if it does slow you down and make you less efficient by a few seconds, I think that is a really tiny price to pay to not be stressed out and be at peace at the end of the day. And when we begin to unite the aspects of doing and being in this way, because really it's a play on two different energies, right? So the doing is very masculine. It's a masculine energy. It's a action-taking energy. And being is very passive. It's feminine, right? And as with anything else, the key is always balance, right? So creating balance and uniting these two energies is what will create that peace and joy and inner stillness within you. And a really simple way to do this is to bring all of your awareness back to this present moment. Scientists have proven in studies that our conscious mind can only be aware, it can only hold three things consciously at any given time. So bring all of your awareness back to your breath. Just become aware of the inhalation and exhalation of each breath. And then, if you're outside in the sun, feel the energy of the sun hitting and entering your body. Become aware of that. If you're sitting, feel how the texture of the chair feels against your legs and your glutes. Just any three things that's happening with you that is part of your experience in that moment. Bring your full awareness to that. Slowly, step by step, and you can create your own checklist, and close your eyes if it's at all possible or safe. That helps to focus your energy inwards. And it doesn't take very long. If you have never done this before, you will instantly experience something that you would be surprised how it's like you enter into this different space of consciousness and awareness, and everything just becomes clearer and still. And in that stillness is where you can carry out anything, any action you could possibly have, any task that, no matter how challenging it seems, if you could remain in this space always and just allow it to be and surrender all control to that divine energy, God, Creator, the universe, whatever name you would like to assign to it, whatever resonates most with you, then your life will change and become something that you would have never imagined possible. So I invite you to try this exercise. Try your best every day to create this stillness and peace, and allow it to fuel everything that you do. And give us your feedback. Let us know how your experience with trying this exercise was. My name is Arshad Ali of Enlightened Discussions. Thank you for listening.